Hey guys, so I think I know it's Saturday. I think it's day 19. Day 18 yesterday was very hard. I did not feel like exercising. I didn't have any energy. I just was like not myself. And I think it's because, as you can see, there was a change and I got my hair braided. So I think I was nervous about getting my hair braided and I let it, you know, the emotions of it affect my mood and my juice. Like I did.
Mommy, I find this chocolate.
Okay, thank you. I'm talking. Bye-bye. So yeah, it was just really hard. I got up and I, you know, powered through exercising, but I didn't feel like doing, which was so odd because I just was in a zone. Like I was in my zone, and then day 18 hit me and really knocked me off my keister. Like towards the end of the night, I kept picking at, like, you know, you taste like the kids macaroni and cheese and stuff like that. And I'm like, did I break my fast? But then I was watching the lady from Raw Life, and she was like, no, you didn't break your fast. If you like have like a nut or a piece of macaroni, it doesn't mean that you broke your fast. And she just really, like, I'm so happy. She doesn't make updated vlogs, but I really wish she did. But I'm just so happy I found her channel because she keeps me motivated. And she was like, no, like you know, if you're a part of a marathon and, you know, you stop running, that doesn't mean you have to start back from day one. You know, you just keep going. And like I said, with how I've been doing it, I have never tasted anything. So that was kind of like me putting that piece of macaroni in my mouth. I was like, I had guilt with it, had all this stuff, but I used to get my hair braided all the time. I hope the light isn't too glaring. And it's just rituals that we create. You know, you would bring food with you to the shop because if you never got your hair braided, it's an all-day process. I went in there at 7:30 and I just got done, like, I would say around 3. So it's like a long process. But the process when I was younger and I used to go get my hair done, and even when I was older, just going to get my hair done, is you would bring food or someone would bring you food, and then your head would hurt because your braids are heavy. So as soon as you come home, you eat some food and lay down, and that would be it. And it was all circled around food. So like to be in the shop and see the ladies eating, and then other ladies bringing in food, and, you know, family members bringing them food, because they know when you go get your hair braided, you're gonna be in there all day. I'm there with my water and my juice. I went to 7-Eleven and I just got me some of these Boathouse juices and stuff like that. I had like 3 of those. I had a green juice, I had a pomegranate. My camera keeps dying. Anyway, I had a pomegranate and I had this one, so I drank that, and I had my water. And then that's another thing, I don't like using public restrooms, so it's like, oh my god, I'm drinking all this juice and stuff like that, but I don't like going to the bathroom. So that was funny. But it's just funny what we rituals that food just doing certain things. Like, this is not a holiday, this wasn't Christmas, this was just me getting my hair braided, but I associated me getting my hair braided with food. So this process was just like, Hey guys, it's Monday. It's day 22 of the fast, because I believe tomorrow is actually my birthday, the 10th, and I believe that would be day 23. On Sunday, the 21st, that morning, I woke up and my brother was like, my dad wants you, you know, we have to go to my grandmother's house. It's very urgent. So of course, you know, everybody was nervous and scared, and so we went to my grandma's house, and the way my dad was acting, we were kind of scared that something was wrong with my grandma. I walked into the house and I saw my cousin's face, my girl cousin's face, Danisha, and I'm like, okay, get yourself together, something's wrong with grandma. So when my dad came in, he asked me and my brother to sit down. We sat down, and then I saw my grandma walk out the back door, and she just looked tired, and you could tell something was wrong. So I'm like, okay, it's not Danisha, my cousin, who opened the door. It's not my grandma. What's going on here? And then that's when they told me that my cousin, which is my cousin Danisha's brother, my Aunt Curl, and like this is like my first cousin. This is like my second thing to my brother, than my brothers. It's my cousin LJ, died in a car accident. So on the way to whatever was going on with my grandma, I had already talked to myself and said, you're not breaking your fast today. And some people could be like, why were you thinking about your fast? But to me, this fast is a promise that I made to myself. And if I would have, oh my god, it's a deer! Ava! Deer. Look, Ava, come here now. Come here, you see it? Oh my god.
the devil deer.
And that was a deer.
Mommy, you see the devil deer?
Yeah, I saw that deer. Wasn't that cool? Yeah, so I had already decided I wasn't going to break my fast. If you're a part of any culture where people pass away, I believe that they bring food as just, you know, to deal with breathing. But in African American cultures, they bring food, and they bring chicken and cakes and pies and waters and juices and fruit and salad and potato salad and macaroni salad. Like, it's just so funny, because it's not funny, but it was just so funny to me, because we found out, I'm going to say 8 o'clock in the morning, I was at the house, everybody know, by the end of the night, there were 4 different chickens at our house. I'm talking about Popeye's Hip Hop Chicken, which is a local chicken place around here, Royal Farms, and then someone who clearly fried chicken. 4 or 5 rotisseries, like, just stacked on the table. This is like this is less than a 24-hour span. That's how family and just our African American culture works. I'm not saying that other cultures don't. I can only just speak for mine. But it was so funny sitting there, being on the outside looking in, because I'm just sitting there with my water. I did go to 7-Eleven and pick me up some more you know, green juices and smoothies that they offer there. But my family was very supportive. Once I told my grandma that I was fasting, she was like, I have orange juice in the refrigerator. No one pushed food down my throat or their agenda. You know, a couple times people asked me like, hey, did you taste the cake? But that's just because they eat thyme and cake and they're just used to it. It wasn't shade or anything being thrown. But me not breaking this fast yesterday, this is everything the fast for. The fast was for breaking unhealthy food habits that I had. And if I would have broke it yesterday, that I just feel like it would have totally, what was the whole 20-something days worth? What was that for? The whole point of this was to break the habits and the dysfunctional things that I had with food, and also to break my, you know, my physical and mental, and yesterday was everything I was dealing with wrapped up in a ball. This is physical stress, mental stress, emotional stress, food. I swear all my demons was in one room, and I had to sit there and I had to deal with it, and I did. You know, a few people have commented, and I commented below, and they said, oh, you know, I can't do a juice fast because of this. I can't do a juice fast because of that. You're so lucky. No, I'm not lucky. I'm not any different than anybody else. Even if you can't do a juice fast, you think, you can, but you think you can, And even if you just add just 2 juices, maybe if you juice for breakfast and lunch and eat at dinner, that's fine. Or 1 juice, whatever. You'll see a difference just getting those fruits and vegetables. But don't tell yourself you can't do anything until you try to do it. Be in it and do it. And I'm not trying to come off preachy and stuff like that, but I'm telling you, I was addicted to food, guys. Not lying. I was addicted to food. I used it for comfort. I used it as a blanket. My family has come from a line of addicted to food. I am not a superhero. I am no different than any other about to be 31-year-old mother who lost her brother, food addict. And I did it. I can do it. Anybody can do it. So keep going. That's what the scale says. I'm still on the F the scale mentality, but I do want to document, you know, everything that's going on. I look haggard today because, of course, you know, yesterday was just one of those days where I wouldn't put it on anybody. I mean, it was that type of scenario where, you know, it's 6 o'clock in the morning and the police officer knocks on your door and asks you on curfew. One of those, I was telling my brother, like, that is every mother's horror movie. Like the horror movies with the chainsaws and people chasing you, that's not a mother's horror. A mother's horror movie is somebody knocking at your door at 6 o'clock in the morning to ask you as your son and showing you his license and then saying what they said to my Aunt Curl. That's an MF and horror movie. So I'm going to day 30. That's all I can say. You know, I'm going to go through this. I'm going to live in the moment of every moment and deal with it as it comes. But I'm going to day 30. I'm telling you, I'm telling myself, and I'm telling you, if I can do it, you can do it. Because anybody can do it. You know, Even if it's just bring a juice in a day. I'm not saying you got to go 30 days. You can go 3 days and you'll feel a difference. Just let your body rest. If you can do it, if I can do it, anybody can do it. That's all I got to say about that. So that's day, that's all I got to say about that.